Got a little music here for you. I apologize. There has been a technical issue, and I don't even know if I'm going to be able to switch cameras yet, so we'll see what's going on. I upgraded this Mac OS, and oh, you know what else? I'm probably going to lose this. Make sure that that's... I may have to restart this. So I just turn off Wi-Fi. Let's see if I lose it. It should improve the quality. Let's see if I lose it. Anyway, I upgraded the Mac OS, and now my OBS is broke. So, what's up, Glenn? Thanks for being here. I appreciate you being here. Yeah, no fun screen switches, no overlays today because my Mac upgrade broke the OBS application. I couldn't launch it, couldn't get anything set up. So yeah, it looks like it restarted the stream. So hopefully it'll still work. I don't know what's going to happen. All I know is today I'm going to be building some Lego, and then we'll get the rest figured out later. So anybody who's joining, thanks for joining. If you're on Twitch, if you're on, I almost said Mixer, but there's no more Mixer. Hey, yeah, so this is the shirt. This is a Will Heron original for Brick Fiesta 2020, the con that was virtual and wasn't. So this is the Garbage Fire, Trash Fire 2020. I know I am not in the top whatever of having Will Heron shirts. I was going to show you guys something. But I got this, and I got another one in the mail today, so I'm pretty happy about that. So I did get some, I was hoping to get more parts, but this is a microfighter I did this week. I got the parts for. I got a quad jumper from Force Awakens. So that's Unkar Plot. And he comes with like a Nema Outpost set, so he's not like a real hard figure to find. But I really like it. It's built like this. It's a studs not on top. Everything's built based off of it's just built straight up like that. And then what he sits on is a snot brick right in the middle there. So I like the way this turned out. It's a very small piece count. It's very stable. The only thing is there's no bottom for it to attach to a stand, so I had to be creative. And it just kind of rests in that groove right there. So you can't really move it around a whole lot, but it'll stay there if you're not moving a whole lot. So that's that. I like it. It works. Yeah, should stay pretty good. Ta-da. So I'm going to see what happens. What's up, Kodiak? Thanks for being here. I'm going to see what happens if I can switch my camera during... Let's try that. Oh, always learning. You should hear some audio now, because not only does it want to switch the video input, but it's not smart enough to go, oh, that's also the audio input. So you should be picking me up, and if I drift over this way, it'll get quieter, and if I drift over this way, it'll get louder. Okay, so if you missed all that, I'm getting parts for the Twilight, Clone Wars era Anakin, and I'm getting parts for the T6 shuttle, but I've got Clone Wars Obi-Wan in there. I am getting a T6 shuttle, an actual set from a TechSlug member, and like the full set. So I'm very excited about that. Beverage for tonight is just a whiskey and Coke. So there you go. It's going to be weird not having the camera to talk to. Hey, Kodiak, I also wanted to show you this. You would ask questions about this last time. Here's the comic book I did. It was called Project Gemini. And this, I mean, it's just a black and white. You can't really see it because it's so bright in here right now. But I mean, you can kind of see that. It's just pencils, basically. I didn't go in and ink it. But yeah, so it's a story about superhero bounty hunters, and they go after robots. So yeah, so I had a little thing that I was going to do, a comic book company called Polaris Comics. And I mean, this is a nice cardstock print job, and it cost like a couple $100 to get this printed, and I didn't sell any of them. This is one that I did for about $20. It's a little black and white ash can. It's basically kind of a throwaway story. Same thing, only this one's inked. So, I mean, it's technically better. But, yeah. So, yeah. So, I've got a bunch of these left over. I should, like, use them to start fires and stuff. So, the reason everybody's here is not because of my charming personality, but I ordered from Amazon because I couldn't get it off Lego anymore. A Mustang. I'm going to cut so I don't cut into the box, even though I'm probably not going to keep the box. Have you guys noticed that lately the packing on a lot of stuff is just slapdash? Like, they are not taking the time to do stuff at all. All these delivery companies are busy. Our what is it? The ooh, and that box is all bent up. There we go. Ooh, nice big cut right there. Sweet. Expert. Yes. So, our imperfect foods and our Chewy deliveries for the animals, all the pet food, is like, you know what I can do on this? Haha, sweet. So I can do comments. So I'm thinking of actually doing this, but I need to figure out how to do like multiple cameras, multiple angles, so I can do other things on it. But this will do overlays and stuff like that. So I just have to get used to it. I was doing a lot of research today. But yeah, this is what we're going to build today. Oh, you know what I need to do? I was kind of in a rush, so I forgot to plug in all my laptops. So the reason I was in a rush today is Beth and I are playing trivia on Thursdays. We're doing virtual trivia, and they went to the last minute today. And I'm like, oh, come on, guys, finish this up. But they're Canadian, so you can't really fault them, I guess. All right, so yeah, let's pop this guy open and start building. So yeah, Glenn, I got a guy, I don't know if you know, I think his name is Edward Chen. I could probably look at my phone. And he actually messaged me, and Clifford Chen, up in Dallas, and he had a sealed T6 set. So he's going to mail that to me. This week. So there you go. Nothing really special. It's a regular box, right? With the logo. Got the alternative builds right there. It's got kind of a picture of the engine on the back. It's just nothing really special about this, just another expert box. All right, so don't know how the sound is going to come across. Part of bag one. Yeah, thanks, Tex Lugger, right? For instructions, windshield's going to be for later. 3, 1. Okay, so these other bags on the floor, and the dogs just go crazy. Every time I start streaming, they're like, "Hey, can we be really loud and come in here and swarm like sharks?" So I like making those Premiere thumbnails so I can put them up on YouTube and kind of give everybody like a heads up, although I'm streaming the same time every night. Oh no, wrong location for what, Kodiak? Oh, and there will be stickers put on this build because I will keep this build around for a while. And I'm glad you're home safe as well. All right. So I just found out today, here's your stickers. These are probably going to be like, which of these license plates do you want to put on here? That a friend of mine is moving close by. They're moving from the other side of town, kind of where you live, Glenn, to very close to us here in the P-ville. And again, this is just a creator. Oh, this book is really thick. This might be a few streams. Ooh, presenting the unexpected, the new Ford Mustang. Pretty. These are one of those cars I wish I had when I was a kid, because I think I would have enjoyed like fixing it up and stuff. I'm not a car guy, but I'm like this close to being a car guy. Like I enjoy assembling things, and I enjoy kind of following instructions and, you know, originally taking it apart and then putting it all back together. Don't think that's going to mess anything up. Kind of want to keep it in view. All right, cool. Cool. Ew, that sucks. That sucks, Kodiak. But I think that's why I like getting these sets, because it makes me feel like I'm doing stuff with cars. I don't shy away from car repair. If it's something I feel like I have the tools for, or I can get the tools easily enough, I'm totally going to do it. Especially if I'm able to find a bunch of YouTube videos on how to do it. Because if I can find YouTube videos, it's as good as done. Oh, there's another bag. And if you guys hear that in the background, that's Beth doing stuff. Don't apologize. I'm not a live show on CBS presented by Stephen Colbert or something. Besides, you're going to be on soon enough. So we are going to do, what is that on my shirt? It is a dumpster fire for 2020. This was our unofficial tagline for our convention this week. We all built dumpsters with fires in them. I built a recycle bin with flowers because I didn't have enough green parts to make a dumpster. This thing isn't focusing really well. Oh, maybe it is. Okay. Hi, Lisa. Thanks for being here. You're actually the first person I've seen on Facebook come into the chats since I've switched over to doing it on my Facebook page, which is the whole reason I spent money on Restream. So thank you for being here. Yeah, so this was the shirt everybody got. If you signed up in time for the convention, you got a shirt. And the shirt was basically dumpster fire because this whole year, everybody's had to do virtual conferences and virtual presentations and just everything. Everything virtual. Everything is a meeting online somewhere. And LEGO conventions were no exception. So I did feel like, and I haven't talked to you guys since then, that the convention went pretty well. It was a lot of it's a bit of snafus with the Zoom meeting links on the main page, but all in all, I thought it went pretty well. I'm not going to be privy to numbers or anything. I wasn't part of the organizing group or anything. I did present, and that went okay. I was kind of hoping there would be more people building with us, but you know, you get what you can get. All right, so that's. But I thought overall it went pretty well. I enjoyed the presentations that were given. I enjoyed the guests from LEGO that they had. I admit I didn't stay for the entire thing. There were times when I didn't stay for a lot of the presentations, like I was, had other things planned, or I had to go to get food or whatever. But I was there for a good 60–70% of it. Another one. It was very interesting, though. I will say that. I didn't think it would be able to be pulled off as well as it was, so not bad. I also have a speaking gig out of, I won't say I got it from the convention, but somebody approached our LUG ambassador, and he approached me and one other person and said, hey, you guys are pretty good at this, and you guys did a good presentation. You want to talk to these people? And I was like, sure. So I'm going to do that in about a month. And then a friend of Beth's has a grandson who she came to me and she was like, can you talk to a kid? And I'm like, what? And she's like, yeah, there's this kid, and her grandparents, her grandmother, is a friend of my mom, and they would like to have a chat session with you, like a Zoom call or something, because he wants to talk to a LEGO expert. Right? I forget how she phrased it, but I'm kind of like, there's like a ton of other people other than me who are probably better to talk to about this. As I sit here drinking my Jack and Coke, and I'm sorry, my Basil Hayden's and Coke Zero. But I know from hanging out on a lot of other people's streams, Kevin Hinkle's especially, that there is a time to be more inclusive and not family friendly, but not abrasive and not a jerk to be a jerk, or not, because I don't intend to be a jerk on my own stream, but I'm also not, I'm not doing this for kids. But I think being able to talk to a kid would be great. My problem is I do this for my own sanity, and I would have no idea what to tell a kid who wants to do this more. I mean, I know what I would tell my kids, so I'm probably just going to do something like that. My kids, neither of them are into LEGO, but my youngest still wants to be in engineering. I think he still wants to do that. So I don't know why he's not more into Technic and Mindstorm and whatever. All right, well, I get what you're trying to do here, but it's not. You guys can't see what I'm doing, really. Oh, there, goodness. It's one thing I don't like about Technic is it's just, I don't feel like it's as fun as System. I also know that the way this is going to be built, this set is never coming apart. There's going to be some Technic bits that I'm like, nope, that's staying, you're like that forever. I like how I can carry a firearm for work, but I have the sense to conceal carry when I'm heading into something like a Lego store. Oh yeah, totally, yeah. And I agree with you, Glenn. The term is, or the Kodiak, the term is having tact. And there is a bit of tact when you're doing that. I don't have people, although I can, you know what? I can have people join me on this live stream if anybody wants to right now. I'm not going to go very long, but if you want to, I can send you a link. Yeah. I will say that I do not have a following enough to have a lot of people on to cause drama. I know that there is drama in the Lego streaming building community, that there are some folks who are, or who don't get along with other folks, and that's, you know, you got to do what you got to do. Usually when that starts happening, when people start getting mouthy and showy and chatty, I'm just like, I'm gonna go watch something else. I don't even want to waste my time with it. Right, I got you, Kodiak. You can carry for work, but you have the sense to conceal carry when you go into the Lego store. I get you. There's another tile. There you go. Dude, that's a bit loud. There we go. So there is drama, and I think it's because, and you can tell who is, you can kind of get an idea who the dramatic ones are, because they're usually the younger ones. And I don't know why. Like the older streamers I noticed are just like, yeah, don't care. You do whatever you want to do. We're just going to build, or we're going to talk about other stuff. Just, you know, keep talking if you want to keep talking. That's cool. That was pretty cool. That was a good bass drop. All right, I literally think I am missing a piece. Okay. 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 Don't need that. Not now, anyway. Here's some of these. Huh, look at that. Monkey lovin'. I'm wondering if that's supposed to be. Let's get through this whole thing before I make any claims. Gears. Because I have an idea of something. The Mustang is the car driven by Steve McQueen in the iconic car chase in the '68 movie Bullet. And for you French speakers, la Mustang est la voiture conduite par Steve McQueen dans la poursuite emblématique du film Bullet de 1900. Oh, geez, what's 60? 38. I prefer my words pureed. Nope, there they are. Okay. Well, rats. You effed me, Lego. You effed me right in the B. All right, so what is this? 1x8. All right, somebody make a note. Missing pieces. Oh, no, wasn't. Ha ha ha. It had fallen on my lap. Fallen on my big old fat lap. M Productions, hi, how are you? Right there. All right, so we got that. We got that. Make sure we got 2, 3. Oh, all right. Glad I looked. And again, I don't have enough people on my. You know what? I don't even need the stream thing up because I can see it on the side of the thing over here. This may be better in the long run for everybody. I just like being able to make the thumbnail and being able to have multiple cameras in OBS. I don't know how I'm going to do that with this, but I guess switching cameras is fine. I guess having one camera is fine. Next stream I'll do the T6 too. The T6 shuttle. That should only be like really a one stream thing because it's not that many pieces. Workshop it. It's got the base of a good greeting. Just needs some of the love and thought. Okay. What am I not supposed to do here? Oh, God dang it. Je déteste. I hate it. All right, so starting over. This piece, that piece. Not that piece. That piece. Not that piece. That piece. Not that piece. Okay. Yeah, I can't tell if I'm going to make this a multiple stream or if I'm going to just do this and then work on it this weekend so I can get it done. Again, this piece, where'd it go? Not this piece. What? Why did I have, oh, don't do it. It's the same piece. It's just upside down. Okay. Make sure they are right side up. Gotcha. Okay, I thought it was like a lefty-righty thing. It is not. Also, make sure you're using the right Technic pins. Can I say M Productions in French? M Production. I don't think there's no real translation. There's some words that are Latin words that are in both French and English and Spanish and whatever, Romanian, whatever other Romance. I think that's it. Romance languages, Portuguese. Okay. M in French is N. Production. My accent is garbage. I haven't actually studied French in several years. I mean, I took it in high school, and I think I took one semester in college, and then kept up with it on like Duolingo. C'est ça. So I still use certain phrases here and there, and I can read some, and I can hear some. Hearing is the worst. Reading is probably the easiest. Speaking is okay. Yeah, well, there are certain words that just don't, there's no translation because they're all literally the same word. Oh, balls. Wow. Just slow down, man. It's not a race. Toe tapping. Toe tapping, toe tapping. All this music. Do yourself a favor, go find Pamplemousse. Speaking of French words, Pamplemousse is a band. Pamplemousse is grapefruit or something like that. But Pamplemousse, the band, they just put out a song. They did a cover of a Daft Punk song. It's so good. I think it's called First Crush or Crush Crazy or something like that. It's just magnifique. See, this doesn't say how many people are watching either. I can't really tell. That's all right. Let me see if I can relaunch this. Short, little 3, okay. And then one of these jobbers. That's 6 people in here, man. What? Times 2. Don't get all crazy now. I'll turn this chat right around. At least 4 here on YouTube. Y'all. Yo. Okay. C'est ça? Click. Oh. And click. It always cracks me up when I'm doing these instructions and it has the word click on the instructions, and the French word for click is clic. There's an Eddie Izzard bit where he oh yeah, okay, I got you. You're facing the right way. Where he talks about the film Speed, and he talks about it in French because he does a lot of French and German. He's a polyglot to some extent, and does a lot of his shows in different languages. And then when he does his French bits, he talks about the film Speed and how he goes, which in French should be called la vitesse, because that means speed in French. And he goes, but it's not actually called that. It's called speed, which always cracks me up. And when he does the bit about his drinking coffee with the president of Burundi, and he has to excuse himself because his grandmother is on fire, and he always says "Et ma grand-mère est flambée." Just cracks me up every time, and I cannot get Beth to watch it. She's like, "Yeah." To be fair, I keep trying to get her to watch it when we're like, it's 9:30 at night, and she's like, "I don't want to watch anything," or we're getting ready to go somewhere in like a half hour. I'm like, "Let's watch Eddie Izzard." She's like, "I do not want to watch Eddie Izzard right now." I go, "Come on, it's really good." It's funny and educational to some extent. I mean, you still have to go look stuff up, but he does go through history and stuff. It's very, very good. It's very learned. Got to see him a couple times. Once in Denver, once here in Austin. Very good shows. Big fan, big fan. Hey, man. Thanks, M. Productions, for that. Just leave it on, man. Let it run. Yes, Eddie Izzard is an absolute darling. He's kind of the best. If you haven't seen him, I highly suggest it. I would start with, I don't know if I'd start with Glorious or Dress to Kill or Definite Article, but one of those three. Circle's okay. Circle's not my favorite. Some of his newer stuff's pretty good too. But I think the energy and the creativity in Glorious is probably my favorite. All right, so this isn't really staying in here like this. It's just, there's nothing holding it. It's just kind of, right? All right, so we've got that upside down. Got this, and again, it's not being held by anything. And it's still not being held by anything. That's just gonna fall out right there. Big gear. I think that's the biggest gear I own. Yeah, I think Dress to Kill is probably one of the better starts. Oh, I see. Okay. Now it's held in there. Kind of wiggles back and forth. Okay. Okay. So a lot of these, like, don't move them. Oh, my shoulder. I've got a pinched nerve in, like, my shoulder blade for, like, the last couple of weeks. And I know it's because I got crap posture at work, but there's almost nothing I can do about it. Other than just stop sitting in that office chair, in this chair in front of a desk. All right, so we got that. That's going to be your rack and pinion steering right there. I'm guessing rack and pinion, right? Ford Mustang, is it still rack and pinion? I'm sure newer versions are power steering. I, again, don't know that much about cars to, like, make a educated statement one way or the other about that. Fold down, la la. Put pins. Oh, I see. Click. Probably like that. All the way in. I'm guessing all the way in. Okay. Oh, those pins are going to be in there forever, so click that, and then put a pin in here. It's going to be in there forever. Say goodnight, Gracie. Yeah, so that's, I mean, derp, 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 derp. Okay, so that's that. So slowly but surely, if you try to rice bag, the plate carrier I wear can be hell on my back some days, and this bag really helps. So I think also it's just, here's the thing, I have a shite chair, right? It's this old office chair, but it's old. I've had it for years. It's like sitting on just a piece of wood. There's absolutely no support. My laptop sits like this, and I have a second monitor here and a mouse here. So I look this way because this monitor is bigger and my laptop's over here. So I end up typing this way and looking this way. So what's happening is I'm twisting, and you can't really see what I'm doing, but I'm pinching this shoulder, right? It's just twisting like that and pinching the shoulder blade. So I need to figure out how to twist the other way or get more straight. I'm thinking about putting the big monitor above the other monitor, but not too high, so I'm looking up all the time. There's all these ergonomics that I want to work on to get it right, but I'm in like a zero rush to do it. Other than this is really uncomfortable for me at work. At work, being, you know, sitting in my house. I love the moving parts, says Lisa. I will try rice bag. You talking about like a lumbar support rice bag or sitting on it? I'm guessing lumbar support because I don't know if I could sit on a rice bag for very long, but I don't know. Standing desk. Ugh. So there's a joke at work that it's an arms race. Technology is an arms race at work. It is a thing where an executive will see one and want it. You know, iPads came out. They wanted iPads. You get two monitors. Somebody needs a second monitor. You get ergonomic keyboards. You get wireless mice. You get the big yoga ball that you sit on instead of a chair. You get standing desks. You get all this stuff. And inside of like 6 months, there's like 3 people who end up using them, and they don't use them that much. And we end up spending a lot of money to get them. So here's your gear in place there. So this is going to probably go up to your drive column. You have your steering wheel right about here, and that'll turn that guy. I should get more into geared stuff. I think it's fun. I don't have the discipline for it, I don't think. But yeah, so it's an arms race. So standing desks was one of those arms races where everybody wanted one. And we ended up like shopping a bunch around, and nobody ended up really liking the ones we got. So we ended up with like a bunch of prototypes on everybody's desks. And then everyone was like, nah, I don't really use it. There's like 2 people who use it. So I don't think I'm going to have one of my, I mean, I can stand up a lot while I'm at work anyway, and I do. I have wireless headphones, so I can just get up and go do something. I end up going in vacuuming, or I go, you know, clean the litter box, or I'll go stand outside for a little while with the dogs. I like being home a lot more than I like being in the office. Just that one niggling little back issue. And I'm sure it'll pass eventually once I get it sorted out so it works properly. Just lose rice bag and move it around on my back as needed. Do you heat it up? Or is it just there to be like a kind of support cushion, something to kind of rub your back a little bit? All right, I think it goes in there like that. Got another one coming up. Oh, Glenn, I have a question. I have a friend who has he's not a Lego person. He is a Warhammer figurine person, but you know, he's among my gamer friends, and he is on the lookout for a Saturn V, and I told him to go check out Bricklink because that's the only place I would really know to get one. You wouldn't happen to have one that you're looking to sell, would you? Does that actually... I told him I didn't know anybody personally that had one. That doesn't seem like they've popped out all the way. I feel like that's stressing them somehow. No, I guess that's just them, how they look. Okay. I do not have any spare Saturn V, sadly. Okay. Cool, Kodiak. I will definitely. I've got a big bag of Mahatma rice. I don't want to like overuse it, but I've got a few things I can dump something into to help with that. So I'll give it a shot. Thanks. Yeah, I told this friend, I was like, I didn't actually say anything, but he said that he did not want to go through eBay or Amazon. And I'm like, I get you. Well, there's this lovely place called Bricklink, which you better get it soon because Bricklink is going to start. Hey, let's talk about Bricklink charging taxes, shall we? Now that it is an official Lego company, they are going to officially charge taxes. I'm sure everybody got that email. And then everyone went, what? Not only taxes, they're doing VAT for all you Brits. That's going to be fun. I'm sure everybody who's got a store is just hating life right now. Just because they got to figure all that nonsense out. I cannot imagine. Did I not use a piece right somewhere? There's that one. There it is. My vest weight is about 55 pounds in taxes. Oh boy, howdy. Yeah. Well, it never does. It's just the fact that they're doing it. One. Yeah, this may be a build that I just want to finish, so I may not finish it on the stream, if that's all right with y'all. Not like I've got anything better to do. Just build me some microfighters. That's all I'm really doing. Oh, I also am in the market. Oh, wow, 187 for that? That's actually not bad. I mean, it was only what, like 1,900 pieces? I think it was less than that. I think it was like 150 or 160. So yeah, I mean, that's not bad at all yet, considering it you haven't been able to buy it in certain places for a while. I'm stuck. Where did I leave off? Did that piece, did that piece, did that piece. Okay, moving on. Yeah, 1,969 pieces specifically, and I love that. Did y'all watch the oh, now I forgot the name of the launch. The Perseverance or Preservation or what, the Mars rocket today, the Mars launch. Did you guys watch that? I got the tail end of it. But I'm super excited about it. I'm really glad that they're doing that. Glad we're going to Mars again. Screw. In French, that is escrew. I don't know what it is in French. I know that in French, you can say couchon. Oh, hey, look what I learned this weekend. Let me see if I can find this piece. I did not know this, and this is super cool. Who's left the building? Got off the reservation. So many boxes around here. This place is a nightmare. So this is something I learned this weekend. Perseverance. All right. 2x2 round brick, normal round brick. Plates, regular plates. Yeah, dump, regular sticking on. Glenn, you probably already know this. I didn't know this till this weekend. You can, I think, turn it 45 degrees. So I'm gonna, look at that. That's so great. I learned it this weekend. Thank you, Social Hour from Brick Fiesta. So because these things, you can't really tell, but the cuts on the bottom of that are a little higher than the cuts on that. If you can see, you can compare the two, right? And then there's that hole on the bottom, which you can put on a stud, but you can, instead of putting it on like that, like a regular bit, you can rotate it 45 degrees and stick it on the stud, and those little cuts will allow you to put it over a stud, whereas this one won't. You can't do that with this one. It's just not tall enough and wide enough. Those cuts are a little bigger, probably because of the way the fluting is, and they don't want it to stress. Isn't that groovy? That is super cool. I don't know when I'm ever going to use that, but there it is. Yeah, I saw that and I was like, what black magic is that? Anyway, now I've lost my train of thought. This goes in here like that. Whole reason I brought it up is because I got those fluted bricks. That's right, fluted, right? Is that the proper term for those? Grilled, fluted? It's groovy. Yeah, it's totally groovy. So I have this presentation that I have to give, probably in a couple weeks, to a group, and I have no idea what I'm going to talk about, but I have to talk for like 45 minutes. And they gave me an outline about the kind of what they want, and they want me to talk about tricks, Lego building tricks. So I've come up with some ideas, and I'm just trying to fill time. But I figure I can fill time doing this for an hour and a half. Surely I can fill 45 minutes talking about Lego. So what I was thinking of talking about is things like just lingo, what it all means. You know, once I'm done talking about myself, then, you know, there's probably only going to be like 5 or 10 minutes left in the event. But talking about like illegal versus legal, what certain terms mean, what snot building is, different types of snot building, where the idea of snot building came from. Turns out it's been around a while. Other ways to be creative with stuff, give them some examples, and then just answer questions. This is very solid so far. I'm liking it. Dos. I like this playlist. It's really good, but I'm starting to recognize music from it. So I think I might just send the $10 to the tip person to support them, and then start looking for other sources of music as well that I can safely play on the YouTubes and the Twitches. Oh, that's not completely upright. That's a problem, isn't it? Oh, no, it's not. Duke. Hey, Doc, what's up? Doc with the vroom. Yeah, we're making a big old vroom vroom today. I'm excited. Got our drivetrain going. Such as it is, there's probably not really going to be a drivetrain, but I don't know. We'll see. All right. Still on bag one. We've been at it for like 50 minutes. Hey, Doc, have you put out your recap of the 72-hour thing yet? I haven't seen it come across my feed, so I thought I'd ask. I don't expect to be a significant player in it, but it'd be interesting to see your take on it all. Oh, and the dogs are back, and they're here to make noise and play and stuff. Yay, dogs. All right, I need 8 of these. So there's 8. There's 4. Hey, everybody get out of here. Get. Go. Dos. Well, let's start with those guys. Not yet. It's been a while. I hope you're having fun doing it. I do not envy you. Oh, I don't like this song. The editing task for that, going through all those videos and streams to get like highlights. Can't imagine there's many highlights and a bunch of nerds doing their level best to try to remain relevant. Wow, did I say that out loud? I'm really sorry. I mean, all those people who are just loving what they do and having such fun doing it. It's got to be an easy job for you. Imagining disappointed doggo faces. Yeah. They do get a little sad when I do not instantly play with them. Especially the young one. The old one is just like, I'm just here to live out my last like couple seconds. You do whatever you need to do there, big guy. What? So Beth and I have taken to starting up some exercises because so far the COVID weight has really hit and we're kind of tired of ourselves. And the only things we really have to look forward to, honestly, is this, Lego building, streaming, and food, really. So kind of getting back on the workout horse, doing some beach body workouts, and we're doing, today's day was Pilates, and it wasn't the worst thing I've ever done, but it was also not the hardest thing I've ever done until old dog. I'm on my back with my hands behind my butt and raising my legs up and down. An old dog comes over and just wants to lean right into my face and say, you know what my breath smells like? And I'm like, no, I really don't. And she says, well, have you ever wondered what it would smell like if you ran over something, let's say an armadillo, because those are prevalent here in Texas, and then something else came along and ate that, and then that thing was hit by lightning, and then the thing that was hit by lightning was scooped up and left in a dumpster for like 5 days in August, and then I came and ate it, and then came and breathed on you. And I said, you know what? I really don't want to know what that smells like. And she's like, well, it's too late because here it is. And proceeded to breathe on me, and I'm sitting there laying on the ground going, just stop breathing on me. What? Why? And she's all, oh, fuck, go away. I mean, shoot. Well, there goes my monetization. I get 1 accidental F-bomb per annum, right? It's in my contract. It's in my rider. Yeah, Doc, it's not great. She's an old dog with a neurological disorder called megaesophagus, which is not a transformer, it turns out. I was disappointed. Je suis disappoint. It's a paralyzation of your throat, or your esophagus, which means you regurgitate everything. So she regurgitates all the time. But it also means we can't like take her to get her teeth cleaned because she's old, and they can't put her under because she'd get aspiration pneumonia and all this stuff, right? So her breath is just rank. It is so bad. And I just worry that she's actually died already, and she's just breathing necrotic fumes on my face. That's all it really is. I can't explain it any other way. Bag one. Dun, 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 dun. Totally swishable. Bag two. Bunch of Technic bits left over. Nobody cares about you. All right, bag two, where are you at? On bag six. What the literal F? That can't just be bag two. 6. Oh, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay. Gonna be loud, sorry. Mute your sound now. Put your headphones on the desk. Wade, one of those stairs looked unusually large. Well, let's go back through it, Glenn, because you know me. I probably F'd something up. It's going to be some internal stuff I'm not going to be able to get to again, but this. You think? You think maybe? It's almost... Let's go back through, shall we? I'm just gonna kind of casually glance at bits, see if there's a bit, that's got a bit. Oh, you know what? I see exactly where that went. Why wasn't I told this? All right, let's see if we can get that out of there. My guess is going to be no. These guys are snapped on. Oh, good gravy. Yeah, that thing's never coming out. Oh, but it is going to cause a problem because it needs to be separated. Yeah, you know what? That's that bit that there wasn't an instruction piece on. It didn't show it going on there. Ugh. All right. CO. Is that your way of saying you're out? Oh, you know what? Good night. Huh. So these have to snap off in order for those to snap. Okay, look at this nightmare. I have to get these off that. Okay. But in order to do that, I have to get these out of that. But in order to do that, I have to get that off. But in order to do that, I have to get this off. Cy O'Connor, what's up, yo? The joy of Technic. Yeah, right? Oh, I don't even know if it's worth taking that apart. You tell me. That piece goes in there. It goes right there. I mean, probably. I don't want to say I didn't get this done. Yeah, I didn't realize that, Cy. Sorry. I'm only catching part of the chat because I'm mad at myself for missing this thing. Let's see. I can take that off. Start there. I think I can take some of this off. Yep. And I can take... I don't want to just rip this off, but I think most of this can just come off. That can't, and that can't. Okay. Well, hang on. Can we just pull that away? There we go.
Stay in school, kids.
This is basically acting as a spacer. All right, well, was that totally worth it? I think not. And I'm doing this all off camera, so it's like I'm fixing it in post. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. So remember this, because this is how it's going to come apart later. Ha ha ha! I win. I win. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, thanks for catching that. Creepy old Lego nerd.
Hey kids, you looking to buy some lift arms? I got a bucket of green brick separators I can loan you. I'm not talking about them teal jobbies, I'm talking about the big fat green ones. Just step up to the van.
Wow, no idea where that came from. Sorry. Although, you know, I could channel that, and I could get my own character like Doc's got. And no one will ever see my face, even though I've got like a year's worth of videos already on YouTube. I could just delete all that and start over.
I could be creepy old Lego nerd. You know, the last time I put a pin in something that small.
I don't even know where I was going with that. All right, there we go. Clap, clap, clap. Totally funny though, Ben. Yeah, is it? Is it funny or is it sad? Because I've been stuck in this house for July, June, May, April, March, 5 months. Yoicks. Ciao, Sai. Gotta go, Ben. Just dropping in and show support. It's 3 a.m. here, and Moto just called the man who never sleeps. Called me the... Yeah, I didn't even realize. So Sai is in... he's across the pond. Are you in Ireland? Ireland, Northern Ireland. I don't know where you are. You could be in Cardiff for all I know. I don't know where you are. But take care. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. I've figured out the restream thing, the live studio, so I can have guests from now on, I think, if we want to do that. So let me know. That's why I stream at 10 in the morning on Sunday, so it should be roughly like 4 in the afternoon your time then. I'll have my people call your people. It's headed for a cease and desist order. That's where I was headed. Yeah, right. Mommy, there's this creepy dude on YouTube who's trying to get me to touch his Lego. Show me on the minifig where the bad man talked about you. I really shouldn't be doing this. I have kids. They don't want to see this. This slow decline into madness. Oh. Yeah, man. So Sundays, I do Sundays at 10 a.m. now, so I specifically can get you and Solo and Bricklink, not Bricklink, Bricking It, and anybody else who wants to hang out can come by and chat. Not pressuring anybody. I'm not also a huge fan of, like, I shouldn't say that, but I just don't know how I would handle having other people on, because I've been doing this by myself for like a year. So I may just be like, nah, I decided against it. Never mind. But, you know, you can at least come by and say hi. And I appreciate you coming by and saying hi. Thanks for coming by. Go to sleep. We'll catch you later. Cheers, mate. I only got like 20 minutes left. I feel like I haven't done a whole lot. I know Cafe Con Lego was on all day yesterday doing her Bugatti build, and I would go back and check on her, and she was doing like a 12-hour stream, and I would check in like every couple hours or so. And it's just one of those builds where you're like, yep, I've spent the last 3 hours doing this, and here's all I've got. Because Technic. Because you got to build all this stuff inside first. Mars 2021! Oh, this is wanting to, I want to listen, this is making me want to listen to some Information Society. Haven't listened to some InfoSoc in a while. Was a huge fan of theirs for a long time, and then I found out that they are still like putting out albums and stuff. So like, what? That is crazy pants. Jesus Jones put out an album. Information Society put out an album. I'm like, what year is this? I am loving it. Fratellis are putting out a new album. That's rad. Giant Fratellis fan. I wish they would tour in the States. They just never get out of Scotland. Beth actually asked that. Every time I put on Fratellis, she's like, is this the Fratellis? Yes. She's like, did they ever tour here? And I'm like, nope. Never ever. I mean, they may have in the past. They just haven't recently. Okay. Everything's okay. Flip. 2 gears. Try not to miss any steps, because I know Glenn will shame me. Glenn will come after me with the bell. Shame. He'll build a bell out of Lego. Shame. All right. Derp. And flip. And goes in here. Like so. And then promptly falls down. Okay. Oh, it falls down for a reason. It falls all the way down. No, look at that. Well, you've already shaved your head. Yeah, and I need to go back and shave it a little more. It's growing too much on the sides, and I'm trying to mohawk it, but it just looks like I've got a bad haircut that left some off the top. And again, nobody to impress. Just gonna do it. I did help Beth dye her hair the other day, and she's very pleased with how it turned out. So, oh, now turn it back over. I have a feeling that's supposed to not be like that. Okay. Okay. Those two parts in here. Wow, I'm just not showing you guys anything. I apologize. Put those two together in there. Okay, let's do this side first. I didn't get any video game playing time in today. I just realized. Usually I stop work at about 4 because I start work at about 6:30. And then, uh-oh. Aha, okay, yeah, there's your bits. Oh, Mars 2021 gets shown. Yeah, Mars 2021. All right, so there's your wheels going up and down. Lisa, if you're still watching, look at that sexy action. Wow, okay. Let's get those up because it looked like it wanted to be up. Okay. Nice big dark blue piece. Look at that. So yeah, so we started exercising, and that's usually the time I clock out about 4. I still have like my computer open and stuff because our company doesn't close at 4. It closes at 5. But a coworker and I get online at like 6:30-ish, and then we work till about 4-ish. Lately, we've been working till 5-ish, and then we've got 2 other people on our team who start work at about 8 or 9, and then they work till 5 or 6. So there's a little bit of overlap. It usually means like at 4 o'clock I can clock out and go play some Star Wars. But today Beth was like, I'm going to get off work early, and we're going to do some exercises. This is like, that's my video game time. That's my Battlefront time. Got to get my Battlefront in. Although DICE and EA are no longer supporting the game, or they're no longer going to release any content. So I don't know why I'm still playing it, because there's nothing left to buy. I've maxed out all my players and my ships. So I'm playing it because I like playing it, honestly. It's kind of fun. I'm just killing time until Squadrons comes out. And I got Witcher 3. I downloaded Witcher 3. But I started playing it, and it just never grabbed me. Like, there was something about it that I'm just like, so, I was kind of hoping to be inspired like I was with when I started playing Dragon Age, and it didn't happen. So I might try it again. I made the mistake of playing Uncharted 4. Like, that was my COVID binge, was I got through all 4 Uncharteds, which those were fantastic. I did Death Stranding and Uncharted, and I went right from Uncharted 4 to Witcher, and it was Witcher 3, and I like jumped right in, and I was like, it felt like I was going back about 5 years. I was like, oh, this isn't awesome. This feels kind of empty. So I might give it another shot now that I've not played another great game right off the bat. But I don't know. Derp derp. Turn sideways. This is interesting. This is usually a move that I make. Those clips. Pancake Studios. Hey man, I don't recognize your name. Thanks for being here. We are building a Mustang. Ta-da! We're doing the Mustang. And just chatting. So thanks for coming by. How are you doing on this lovely evening? Got about 12 or 15 more minutes. If you're new to the channel, I would appreciate a subscribe or a like, or just tell your friends about it. Music is by Harris Heller on Spotify. Go check them out. He was nice enough to put his entire catalog up for streamers. So stream safe music coming at you. At least I hope. I haven't been shut off yet, so I suppose everything's good. All right, so we got Fender Number One, right? Wow, that is a complicated kind of setup there. You got a pin going into those clips. Can't really see that. And then another thing right there. That's legit. I don't know why that's so... All right. Very cool. Now the other side. And a 1 and a 2. I love that. I told my daughter that she's not a music major, but she was a drum major in high school band, marching band. And then she's in college now and she plays in marching band, but music isn't her focus. She's studying math, or as they say over the pond, maths. So anytime I get music jokes, I always send them to her. And my favorite so far is there was a drummer who had twins and twin girls. What did he name them? And their names are Anna 1, Anna 2. I thought that was hilarious because I'm a dad who loves stupid pun jokes like that. Where's that piece? I feel like I'm starting to get fuzzy-eyed. I can't really tell where any of the pieces are. There's that. Where is? Where is? When it gets late and you've been at it too long, you're like, I don't know where that piece is at all. I don't see it. Yeah, this makes for good TV right here. Old white dude stumbling around trying to find a piece. Literally, I cannot find this piece. It looks just like this. Hey, have you guys seen that piece? It looks like that one. Bumper, perhaps. Aren't the fenders over there? I mean, bumpers. Yeah, sorry. I don't know why I said, or fenders. There it is. Oh, crisis averted. Whew. Everybody relax. I found the piece. So I'm thinking about taking some time off from work and then staying home because there's really nowhere to go. But like take a week off or like 3 or 4 days or something like that and just sort. Just clean this room up. I've got like just a tables full of boxes that just are me taking parts apart or sets apart and then just putting them into a box and going, yep, I'll sort that later, and then never really sorting it. So I was thinking about taking some time off and cleaning the house and then doing some sorting. I think that'd be nice. And then I might do like a thing where I just stream every day. Here's sorting. Here we go. Was bright blue? No. It's a nice fit. The screen seems so much smaller to me. I don't know how much you guys can see when I'm doing this, but forever sorting. M&R Productions. Just dropping by to say hi to some small streams. Hey man, appreciate that. Thanks. Doing us a Mustang. Yeah. Stick around. We'll do some other really old sets at some point. But I appreciate you stopping by. Oh, and if anybody's joining the stream late, I'll show this off again. This is the quad jumper that I built. Quad jumper microfighter. I like it. It turned out well. It's not focusing really well. Look at that. Okay, there we go. Oh, just missed it. And another more recent build, the fireball from Resistance. Really like that one. All right.
Might as well stream while sorting. Who knows? Yeah, the brown is seeping out. It's green. It's yours. Mine be stanky. Okay. I have no idea what that means, but I'll sort through it. I have had a Jack and Coke, so it might be it might just be a joke I'm missing. Turn, flip, part. Stanky, I say. Oh. No, it's not. It's M. Productions, I'm sure. Hi, Kevin. How are you? Thanks for being here, man. I appreciate you being here. In this, the other drama-free zone. That has 5 minutes left of the drama-free zone. Was somebody else streaming during this time and just got done like 10 minutes ago? Getting a lot of people showing up suddenly. The thing that stinks about what just happened is I totally was like, hey, M&R Productions, thanks for being here. To be fair, I got beef with M&R Productions, and they are never going to know, and they don't care. They did a video in which they talked about all the new sets coming out in summer of this year, and their prediction for what is going to come out late this year or next year. And they showed a picture of my Razor Crest Microfighter and didn't say who built it. They're like, yeah, I think the Razor Crest Microfighter is going to come out. Here's a picture of it. And I'm like, yay, that's mine. Nothing. I'm like, oh, come on. What's a body got to do? Really? So ever since then, I'm kind of like, whatever. And then I go watch Kevin stream and I think, what am I doing with my life? Surely I'm better than this. I kid. I wasn't watching Kevin stream at all. I kid. It's just so easy. It's just so. That's going to go on the front, and hopefully. Oh, look at that. Look how well that lines up. Look. Beauty. Oh, thanks for the update. I appreciate that. I did not know that. Will it have a checkbox? Because I'm using Restream Studio. I don't know if that check mark will translate, if it'll come across and I'll see it here. So we may have to test that. If anybody else is verified by YouTube and is on my stupid little stream, then stop slumming and get back to your life. All right? Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, Kevin, I can do Restream with guests. Just putting that out there. I didn't think I could, but they've got Restream Studio, which now does that. And so now it can do things like StreamYard, which is good because I just paid for some Restream action. So I could stream to Facebook. And now I'm excited that I can do some StreamYard type stuff. So the future is bright, I will say. And most people are on here on YouTube, so I wouldn't expect anybody to come in off of anything but, I mean, I'm streaming to Twitch and Facebook. So, yeah. Huh.
M dot. The only reason I would mod is to take care of stuff like what's going on right now, and you would have to redact phrases yourself. Sorry, yo. Gotta calls them like I sees them. Impersonating somebody ain't cool, man. I don't know who told you, but I know that's your MO. It's just, I don't know. You know what? Let's do some placeholders first so I don't lose sight of those. Y'all, it's coming up on 9:30. My time is shortly coming to a close. I would like to thank all the people who are here currently for being here. Pancake, if that is your real name. Kodiak, Glenn, Kevin, I appreciate you guys being here. I know you have a choice when you watch streaming on YouTube. Thank you for choosing Ben's Brick Designs. So I was watching, I'll wrap this up real quick. I was watching a Restream stream about how to get interviews and stuff and how to do successful interviews using Restream tools and stuff like that. And so I was actually in there and I was listening and I was asking questions, and the host was like, Ben's Brick Designs, does that mean, like, I'm assuming based on your avatar that you work with Lego stuff? Do you do custom minifigures? And I'm like, no. I was like, I build like Star Wars mocks on a stream, and I occasionally build. I was like, but I could learn how to do that. You know, have a design stream where I spend some time in GIMP or something making custom stickers for, you know, Lego torsos or whatever. That would be pretty cool. He's like, yeah, I'd love to check out your stream. Just, you know, so let me know. I'll come check it out after this. I was like, okay, cool. It's like, crap, I don't do custom minifigures. But, you know, I'll point him in the right direction. There are plenty of people who do, and plenty of people who are very good at it. So, yeah. I think once I get to this page, once I'm done with this page, we're going to call it. My throat's getting sore. I've been talking for a while. Yeah, and I just want to chill and go play some video games and pass out and go to sleep. All right, I got that one. Oh, and I got 4 of those coming. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of upset that I spent all that time making a overlay. I think I can still use it on this, but it all right, MNR, I'm going to ask you politely to stop spamming the chat, and then I'm going to ban you, or I'm going to kick you, or I'm going to mute you, or whatever, here at the very end. Just to say I could. And I totally lost my train of thought now, so. Just be civil, be a good person, that's all we ask. Okay. So I don't really have any links in the descriptions because this was a last minute kind of thing because OBS broke when I upgraded the OS on this Mac. But I will remind everybody, if you can, they're still doing the fundraiser for Fairy Bricks. So please go check that out. Just do a search for Fairy Bricks, GoFundMe. Generic Stud is running it. Bricklink, I think, is the other one setting it up. I'm pretty sure, I forget. Also, if you can, Brick Fiesta. Brick Fiesta was not sponsored by, but was there to help support Texas Children's Hospital. So please go check them out. If you haven't already, also, this is where we're going to stop. I'm going to stop right here. I may finish it on my own, but we'll see. May do it Sunday morning. If you can also do, and I can switch cameras, and I'm going to lose audio. Watch. Hopefully I didn't lose sound. If you can, Black Lives Matter Foundation, NAACP, Southern Poverty Law Center, ACLU, keep fighting, keep protesting, keep your head in the game, keep doing what you can. Wear a mask, wash your hands, all that good stuff. Be good. Be good to each other. Be good online. Don't be a jerk. Wheaton's rule number one, Wheaton's law, don't be a dick. So, sweet. Yeah, I'll be here Sunday. Probably working on this if I don't finish it over the weekend. But if not, I will see you guys Sunday, and then we'll go from there. So thanks for everybody